It's about time we kickstart the mobile group stage, so we're just going to get straight into it. So let's give a warm welcome to our first two competitors. We have WPS Appease, who is going to be against FLUZSIUU.
Assalamualaikum, hi. My name is Muhammad Hafiz. I representing Asia East. My country is Malaysia. Saya rasa saya amat bangga dengan diri saya sebab saya adalah fans Manchester juga dan saya dapat sampai ke sini. I'm happy lah, excited. Semua grouping saya semua ada kelebihan masing-masing lah. Saya akan lawan je lah. Saya tak tengok siapa pun lawan saya akan fight je lah. Saya akan bertemu lawan sesama negara, FLUZSIUU, dan saya pun tahu gameplay dia dan saya dah tahu apa gameplay dia dan saya akan all out lawan dia. Dalam in-game kita lawan lah, luar kita kawan. Saya ada gameplay saya tersendiri lah. Saya akan keluarkan, selama saya bermain ni, saya akan all out lah. Saya akan keluarkan gameplay yang mana saya tahu. Thank you to my family, support and all my friends in Malaysia.
Hello, my name is FLUZSIUU. I'm from Malaysia and I representative Europe region for Manchester United. It means for me a lot because it is a club that I supported since I was young. So yeah, I felt very honored to represent Manchester United. For me, Apis is a good player, but he usually friendly with me, and yeah, I will know his strategy, and I confidently trust my tactical, and I will beat him. My game plan is 4-3-2-1 or 4-2-2, depends on my opponent, and sometimes I will change the instruction, so I will keep relaxed and be confident to beat them. For me, in this group, anyone can win because all players have been representative their region to be here, so maybe they will do their best, and yeah, me too, so I can take the trophy back home. Thank you to my friends, teammates, especially my family that supported me even right now. So I will promise to them that I will do the best to get a championship title.
How amazing is it that we get to see a Malaysian derby? The two Malaysians kicking off the mobile platform. You thought console was fast-paced. Wait until you get to see this, Alex. Appease taking on FLUZSIUU. 19 years of age versus 17 years of age. Potentially two Malaysian stars of the future.
It feels like a challenge, isn't it? Like first, you need to beat your countrymen and then challenge the world. No, indeed, this is really part of the competition. Is the teenager, 17-year-old FLUZSIUU on screen facing the hacker, Appease, famous over there in Southeast Asia, have won many competitions. Just came in from a win on last week on home soil, and he's sharp. Wish he have a reset from that competition to here with Manchester United managing the squad under the control of Michael Carrick with that possession game style, which is unusual and that is challenging for the players to perform their best through this competition.
Especially in mobile, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, it would be fun to watch how different can see the tactics and the plans compared to console. We've seen, especially on mobile, it is mandatory to have two plans, plan A, plan B. It means two different tactics because it's more, important in terms of strategy rather than on console, which the individual skill is more important, let's say. So let's take a look between these two because I'm sure, Harry, they have played each other many games.
Well, we're just moments from kickoff. Appease versus FLUZSIUU. Two men, I should say, from Malaysia, chasing the dream of becoming the first Malaysian world champion of mobile. at least through the Konami World Championships. We saw at the FIFA E-World Cup in 2024, Mbappe, of course, that famous victory there, lifting the trophy for Malaysia. That was a big, big moment for the country.
And in the end, Malaysia, as Indonesia, as Morocco, as Brazil, no?
Yeah.
Plenty of super players. And in terms of mobile, Malaysia is top 3, top 4 countries, which is unbelievable. Every single player that they raise up is simply better than the previous one, and definitely is so good to have a solid play as a piece facing FLUZSIUU. And it's game on, Harry, on you.
Here we go. Appies with the blue cursor and the home strip, taking on FLUZSIUU, away strip, red cursor. And if you're watching eFootball for the first time, either on the eFootball channel or the Manchester United channel, you'll see two different versions of this game. eFootball Mobile, very, very fast paced. Played on mobile, of course, it's free to play. But you'll see different tendencies in tactics, different variants as well. So at times it can almost feel like watching a completely different game. Different factors as well, no tactile controller. It can be at times a very slippery phone screen. So we'll see players at big tournaments such as these in person, as well as at home, of course, utilize things like towels, talcum powders, just to maintain the grip on the phone screen. So far in the opening 20, yes, 20 minutes has gone by so far. It's been pretty mixed possession-wise, as now we're seeing FLUZSIUU, the 17-year-old, come forward for the first time. Big chance for him, Luke Shaw near side. And what a way to introduce yourself if you're able to get 3 points here to open up our mobile leg of the stream.
Interesting to check, Harry, how clinical are they shooting here, but now it's the chance. And Velmo, no, Joro and the left side regaining that ball, clearing it, but still possession for their Haka a piece. And maybe we'll rather choose a long throw. No, it's playing short with Mateus Cunha, the passing. Bruno Fernandes turning back, passing back to Casemiro. Casemiro throw in, but not walking. I mean, curious to see how they manage the distances, because when they receive with the Chesko and Belmo, how can they avoid that pressure, that marking from the centre back to find the way, to find the angle for that finishing?
Big tackle by Mainu for FLUZSIUU. Casemiro back on defensive duty for Appies. Now, we've seen throughout the console group stages, Alex, a lot of players turning around, trying to play to the strengths of Manchester United and Michael Carrick because of that possession game plan.
Yeah, exactly. So less often your players go forward. But now,
big chance, Appies! It's the first goal of the game, the first goal in the first match of our group stages for mobile. WPS Appies. 5 minutes from half-time, 1-0.
No, it was a low start overall from this game, and this is their Haka Appies who finally found a way to go through that defense line from FLUZSIUU, taking the lead. And we'll see if that will affect directly the outcome of this match. Will open and having more chances, more action, more goals. And it is the experienced one, their Haka, taking the lead over Letineia, FLUZSIUU.
I was almost asking myself, if I was in FLUZSIUU's position, I mean, 17 years of age, you're coming across the world for a chance to compete to be the Manchester United representative. Do I just try and survive the first 45 minutes?
1 minute at a time.
Keep a clean sheet, keep it close.
You know as good as me that normally these teenagers doesn't realize wherever they are as of now, so they simply play their best every single time. Sometimes even they don't have any effect when they concede a goal, and that's a huge strength, definitely, because when you are more mature and you concede a goal and you know how important it is, you automatically mentally go down for a bit. So we'll see. Second time is a piece leading by 1 goal to FLUZSIUU.
Here we go then, second half. So far, Appies starting his group stage campaign with a potential 3 points. He's in the driver's seat going into the second 45. We're going to need FLUZSIUU to show us something different, a different side to him than the first 45 showed us.
I mean, it is difficult to spare a lot of things happening between these two, basically because they have been practicing this yesterday, before at home zone as well. They know each other. They can expect mostly everything from his opponent, so that made quite difficult to have anything action, no? That's why the skill now has to appear. Now the chance again for a piece. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, far side has Luke Shaw to contend with. Good holding of the play. Allows Kobe Mainu maybe to try and find Mbuemo. Low driven cross that time, not finding its target, but it will come right back at this white shirted defence. Good pass through to Šeško. Oh, goes straight for goal. Bit of chaos in the 6-yard box.
Okay, finally clearing the ball. His FLUZSIUU really struggling to defend all the attempts in this second half from a piece from their Haka. Now another mistake, and their Haka that can kill a score. Not yet.
Not yet. 20 minutes left in match number 1.
Well, this can change suddenly. I mean, FLUZSIUU haven't created any single action yet in this second half, but you know, he just need half, maybe find that long shot we haven't seen yet in mobile, but I'm sure we will.
Oh, 15 minutes left. This has been a very quick half of
Maybe
eFootball Mobile. Here comes FLUZSIUU to Šeško! Beats the keeper at the near post.
What a bummer for a piece. The very first one likely on the side of FLUZSIUU into the net. He took his time more than usually before. Once he passed it, that frontline pressure from a piece, leaving behind Shaw, through in pass to Benjamin Šeško, and this time first post securing the goal. And you know, shocking a little bit because Appies were more closer to score the second one and they end up conceding. So new game, 15 minutes to be played, and now, yeah, substitution.
Yeah, I feel that pause was queued up for some time, but the ball had stayed in for so long.
Yeah, I mean, tough. I expect that momentum now on the side of FLUZSIUU plus substitution. Appies has to avoid any single mistake, building up his play from the back. Tries to survive a little bit, and I'm sure he will have time for at least one. 60, Mount in for this last couple of minutes. It is mobile, game are shorter. It will be really quickly. Couple of action left, Harry.
Maybe a couple of attacks left, as you say. Here in match 1, FLUZSIUU on his international event debut scored the latest goal. And well, you get a feel maybe that the tide is turning here as he's won the ball back following the kickoff. Ugarte can try and find Mason Mount, both fresh on the pitch, I believe. Oh, that's a good ball though. Don't forget about Appies, he's been there before. He's going to try and finish. Who's that arriving? A huge goal by Manuel Ugarte. Scored by Appies. That is the goal that gives him back the lead here. And what can you say? Ugarte, right place, right time. Those are the type of questions that you ask of the goalkeeper when you take that shot from maybe an unfavoured angle. You're always hoping it's one of your men that's on the end of it. This time, it's Ugarte. And Appies is 5 minutes from 3 points.
I didn't trust much on Ugarte, and then it shot in my mouth. Also on mobile, Ugarte is your MVP, yeah? And still going here on mobile.
Ooh.
Maybe one of the last action. Casemiro regaining the ball, but the clear is not good. It will be Flashy with a chance to equalizer. No.
Maybe a chance for one
It's
left
over.
here in the game, but no, that is how quick the clock ticks by in mobile.
Oh, the keeper.
That is the full-time whistle. Appies survives the scare by his 17-year-old countrymates. FLUZSIUU falls on his international debut. It finishes Appies 2, FLUZSIUU 1.
in the stadium hall.
And in the blink of an eye, Alex, the game's over.
No, exactly. And I think the logic ended up happening. 3 points from Appies. FLUZSIUU that we'll look forward to see upcoming matches to see if he can perform better, if he can take some points. And it is 3 massive points for Appies, because we see before, like starting with 3 points was really important in console. We expect the same on mobile. And crazy, how he was dominating most of the part of the games, and he ended up winning almost in the very end. 85 it was. So yeah, checking on the stat, 5-1. And even the possession was even, but in the end, yeah, we saw was the massive dominance by Appies.
5 shots, all of which on target. Otherwise, apart from that and the scoreline, statistically, they were fairly even. I mean, passes, successful passes, but sometimes it's that bit of experience that we're seeing just come to the boil here. That was the first goal we saw of the match, 5 minutes from half-time.
Šeško's the man, the passing, that run. In the end, with possession, it is mandatory to combine, to go all over all your striker and make them the pass and run, which is Famo and Logic working on mobile. Then approaching the back pass, leaving behind. And the chances going on until this moment. Bruno Fernandes, Šeško, and the equalizer by FLUZSIUU.
Yeah, it was at that moment, it maybe felt a bit like FLUZSIUU just had the wind behind him.
It was just a flash moment, you think, overall?
Maybe we'll see going into the future matches in the group.
It's still a star,
I
fair.
feel maybe, I mean, that was his first shot on goal, and it came in the 75th minute. So, well, just 10 minutes later, he asked the question, and well, he got the answer. And that answer was the key to 3 points.
And we'll see how it's going of the upcoming rounds, but overall, it is important. And the derby, the Malayan derby, went to Appies.
Yeah, big 3 points for the man who was just 2 years the senior of the 17-year-old FLUZSIUU. Appies